Welcome back to episode 64 on the Missouri River Bottom 4X Mega Farm. In today's episode, we're kicking things off by wrapping up our 5th planting season here on the Missouri Mega Farm. Over the past few episodes, we've been running one of the biggest planting operations we've ever done across this map, with 3 John Deere DB120 planters tackling all of our corn ground and 2 massive SeedHawk 980 air drills working through the soybean fields. It's been a non-stop operation of refilling, turning, and coordinating across thousands of acres. But after today, we'll finally have every acre planted. Once this planting season officially wraps up, we'll be sitting at over 1,000 acres of corn and around 800 acres of soybeans, giving us a total of nearly 1,800 acres of crops in the ground for year 5. I'm currently in the DB120 finishing off the headlands on this huge cornfield, while our Courseplay workers handle the main passes. And once we get this field completed, I'll be switching over to the SeedHawks, which are currently sitting idle, to finish planting the headlands on that big 300-acre soybean field that wraps right around our main farmyard. Once both planting operations are officially complete, we'll start hauling everything back to the farm. It's going to be all hands on deck as we bring in the DB120S, the SeedHawks, and all of the support equipment. I'll get everything washed down, refueled, and parked back in the sheds to close out another successful planting season before we advance time into summer. When we jump ahead to the end of May, all of our crops will have started to come up strong. The fields are looking lush, green, and healthy, which means it's time for the final round of fertilizing before harvest season arrives. Now, last year I made the decision to sell off our Fendt Rogator sprayers, and since then, I've been on the lookout for something new. So for year 5, we'll be heading down to the dealership to pick up a brand new spraying fleet. 3 John Deere 4,940 sprayers. These machines are built for efficiency and power, and we'll be putting them straight to work the moment they hit the farm. Our first stop will be the massive 1,000-acre cornfield, and the plan is to get that entire field sprayed and finished first. I'll be using Courseplay to handle the spraying routes and AutoDrive to manage refilling from our fertilizer tender trailers, allowing us to fully automate the operation across all 3 sprayers. With everything running smoothly, that'll free me up to take care of a few other jobs around the farm. One of those tasks will be back at the main yard, where we still have a good chunk of corn sitting in the silos from last season. Over the winter, we sold off millions of liters of corn and wheat from our year 4 harvests, but we weren't able to get all of the corn dried in time before the prices peaked. Now that it's finally dried and ready to go, and with market prices still looking solid, I'll be firing up a couple of our semi-trucks and trailers to start selling off the remaining 800,000 liters of dried corn. That should bring in a pretty good payday and nearly cover the entire cost of our brand new sprayer fleet. There's a ton of work to get done on the Missouri River Bottom Mega Farm today as we wrap up planting season, roll out a new fleet of John Deere 4940 sprayers, and sell off the rest of last year's corn for another big payday. It's going to be a full day of progress here on the Mega Farm. So let's fire up the engines and get to work. If you're enjoying the Missouri River Bottom Mega Farm series, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.